Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. I thank you for all your love, light and support, your appreciation, participation, your hearted comments. Importantly, committedly, is our collective uniting light as we work together remotely, diligently, beautifully, spiritually, to help the people and planet into ascension. Please do join me in prayer. Mother, Father, Creator, Supreme and Sovereign, we unite in light in your name, in your grace, as you embrace us all. In parts of the world that are big and small, in your seat, we meet and greet, holding the vision and intention to bring about a victorious manifestation of people and planet into paradise, where there is love and kindness, compassion, where there is purpose, intention, and passion. Today we stand as anchors on the earth, the ground crew, collaborating with you, our galactic and cosmic families, shining the torches of light to make bright. For unity, humanity, prosperity, victory, and divinity, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ascension Star, Goddess, and Gods of Light. Our beautiful portal is alive and fully anchored in the grandest scheme of creation. This portal unites us in our heart and our consciousness. And if you desire to just feel the love that flows here, you can switch on and enjoy it. You can also help us all as we are anchoring the pillars of light, the portals of light, the ascension star portals across the planet. And it is the responsibility of us all to fill it with love and light from Prime Creator upon the earth, to be purified and sanctified. Thank you. For October 2024, collective vibration 13-4. Stability and structure, home, house, direction. Let us anchor love and light in all directions, north, south, east, west, and in between. To uphold the walls and the fortresses of light across the planet, in our homes, our houses, and all over the world. A message for our collective ascension family spirit, a soul action. I've just seen 440, 441, 444. Right, so it says, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard that you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Oh dear. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. And your sole action is to make somebody laugh today. Right, we might think that's trivial, but I promise you it's not. Because laughter, like singing, opens up your heart chakra. It opens up your throat chakra. And it connects the two and merges that energy to become the higher heart chakra, which is in fact your thymus gland. That controls what? Metabolism. Releasing toxins, regulating your entire system, to rid the old and keep the new, to get rid of what's not healthy for you and to keep that which is. So if you fill up with joy, laughter, love, smiles, happiness, your higher heart regulates, vibrates and reverberates that energy to you. And so it is. Right, I am reading on Catherine. It's the Spirit of Light, Mother, Father, Creator, bringing Catherine's energy for us. I was already in communion with her prior to the reading, because I wasn't sure if there was something we need to work on before I began the reading. And I've made some very interesting findings, which I'm not sure at this point will show itself in the reading, but if it does not, for now, I will keep it as discreet until I'm ready to express it. Well, Catherine seems to be a little bit lighter and is also having a wide smile. She looks a lot more healthier and youthful. She doesn't have all that waviness in her hair like she used to. It seems to be very straight. But I just see her face and her neck. I don't see anything else. Welcome, Catherine. Thank you. So our reading will be part her, part spirit, depending on who's bringing what. So I haven't asked her to take over the reading, but if we go into channeling, then of course it's beyond my control. I have 2 decks. We could be using others to validate, but for now let's get on with the 2 that I have here. So the first part of the reading is to establish Catherine's vibration, her energy at this time in spirit. I have the 4 of Swords. You can see she is waiting on time like I and you are, for whatever time is to come to bring into perspective. In the background, what appears to be a cobweb, which I see for the first time, and she seems to be holding onto one thread of it. Right? Things could be spun out of control. Whatever was spun as keeping the web together is now breaking or broken, and she's holding on to something. She's holding on to the thread of hope that soon in time the message that we need to receive will come. The news will be told. The information will come along, but the clock is ticking, she says. Now we know that it's ticking. I'm just trying to see what the time is saying. 4:45, or just after 4:45, almost 10:05. It's in between the 9 and the 10 in the minutes, and then the hour is sitting on 5. Nine is completion, 10 is new beginning, so they are at that middle point of the change, of the 5, of the depression, the sadness. She's got 2 clocks. I've just noticed the other one behind her. So that's the time of transition. That's where she's at, in a different time zone, and this is the bigger clock that the world is focused on. So what she's doing is, that's the, it is the cobweb, the thread of that, but it is more symbolic, whereby she's holding on to the thread from the etheric. So it's an etheric thread that's linking her from spirit to us, to the earth plane. Right, so behind that is the 9 of Swords. Clearly we can see all the anxiety, the anxiousness, the restlessness, the stress about what is taking place that doesn't seem to be coming together. Interesting, our vibration is 4. Let's do one more. We have the Empress, that's her. Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Okay, I just said one more. The Empress is who we're talking about. She doesn't look very happy. She's very slumped, out of it, as if non-existent, departed, far away. White signifying in a place of purity. Right, so it's as if this is the stone she's put to rest, or the place she's put to rest in on the other side. Right, so tell us, how are you? How are you feeling in the spirit world? What do you want to share from that side? Your vibration. We do know that you are working with us closely. Just give us one card, please, as a foundation to build on. We have the 6 of Cups. Right, so she's not at peace. She keeps reverting to the past, going down memory lane, walking this path. She's constantly thinking about it, reminiscing about it. It is a constant, consistent reminder of her life, what she's left behind. And I think with that cord that she's holding on, that etheric cord, it's like she's let go physically, and we've helped her to let go, but she still is very much here and wants to be here, and we understand why. Tell us what you need to tell us. Five of Swords. I'm no longer here. Sad battle. She says it's not new news to you, many of you, but just to let you know that you're talking to me, that I am present. Okay, we had a card that turned over, and I did see it, so I want to find it. I don't see it, but I do know it flipped. Here it is, 6 of Wands. And at the bottom is the 2 of Cups. Right, we have the Hermit again. Bring out the truth from this duality, this dual function, this dual role, dual purpose, of the fact that I'm here but I'm not. Right, 6 of Wands is an achievement. Now look at this face. She says, look at the face. Who does this remind you of? Her name is a flower. Look at her face. She's part of this equation. That's who's being celebrated at this time. Effort and energy is going in that direction. So she's letting us know that there is still a link there to this particular individual. Okay, so what about this individual? I think that she wants to tell us a lot more than that. What about the individual? King of Swords. Decisions were made. Decisions are being made about this individual. She's also part of decision making. She is exercising her voice. She is party to things, involved, but it's hidden from the public, right? And why I say that, she's wearing a hood, so she can't be seen. She doesn't want to be seen. So she's behind a hood, but she's holding the trump in certain aspects. She's a key factor. Okay, so what is it about? Hold on, half of my deck turned over. All right, tell us a little bit about this. What is this about? King of Cups. How interesting. All right, so there is definitely a planning that's happening behind the scenes to bring the two of them together officially, to put her into power. That's when her wings will be spread. She will become public. And 10 of Cups is a happy life they're planning. So that's what's happening behind the scenes, right? I'm not taking these. I just show them as supporting information. Tell us about the children. Tell us about your children that are here. 8 of Swords. They're trapped, restricted. Knight of Cups. Okay, these cards are not to be, there's quite a lot here, and she's telling me a story through the cards. The Knight of Cups, the children are offered to her, right? Offered in a sense that the children are with the two of them. They're part of the family, right? That was the proposal to the children. Let's go start a new life, a new venture. That's what they're working on, the two of them. The King of Swords and the King of Cups are working on this particular plan. That's going to be an introduction to the world at a later time. That is the planning. See, it's a matter of time before that comes to light, because she's not here anymore. So the children are being prepared. They're leading a double life, basically. They're leading a false life. That it's good for them to do that because she's not here anymore to do that. But she is physically not here to do it. So they've got to get on with their lives. My entire deck just keeps playing up at different times, and we've got the Two of Cups at the bottom and the Sun on the other side. So that's the light they are utilizing to harmonize and bring them into stability. She's not here to do it. She was their light, right? We know that. And as I broke the deck to put it back, there's Judgment. Okay, so she's watching all of this happening. What else? High Priestess. It's now a secret, right? It's hidden from the public, but this is being worked on. This is the top secret, she says. High priority that's been given to get the children settled before other things can take place. The Tower. Five of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Yes, it's working on 3 broken children to get their heads right, their minds right, to connect them, to link them to this, to agree, right? 5 of Pentacles, that's from the loss that they've dealt with. The sadness, it's a brand new opening and a brand new life for them. Let's try and get one more here. Right, so we have a full house. So I don't know, at the bottom of the deck we have the Death card. Right, so we've seen our friend show up. The Death, the Devil. The Devil hasn't come, but I'm just saying. So this is what they're planning, right? To unite the two together, put their heads together, and try and get the children to bond with them as a brand new family. So this is what's happening that we are seeing. Right, so I'm going to remove all of these cards because I will need to utilize the stands. Right, so you've seen that part of the reading. Let's just get some validation from this deck. What do you want to share from here regarding what you've told us, of anything else to fill in the gap? Anxiety, scared, and panic. Right, so it is stressing them all out. Right, what I see here is wiring. Right, this is controlling the children, putting them in a difficult situation. They're already apprehensive, they're already anxious, they're already afraid and panicked. But now we're instilling more panic that we've got to rush and do it. To keep it together, because the world wants to see us happy. The world is waiting to see us, and we've got to do it right. Right, that's the anxiety and the panic. Anything else? Twin flames. Right, so that's the coming together of the twin flames. W and R. I'm putting it back into the deck because I've removed all the first set of cards. So in this deck we have Queen of Cups, Diana, the World, the Devil, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Lovers. Right, so very much what we've been talking about. Them wanting to come out in the world with this plan of action, and whatever they have done, whatever's happened already, right, is not positive, it's dark. And Diana wants it to cut this dark deeds to come out to the world. The world needs to see it. She's not letting go. Diana is not letting up. She means it. So I want to know, Catherine, tell us about William. I have picked up that he's unwell, or could potentially be unwell. in a more larger way than is actually showing now. What do you say about his health? What's going on? Yes, it is a huge problem for him. It's plaguing his mind, right? He's not at peace about it. So it's serious. It's very serious. It is giving him a lot of panic attacks, a lot of anxiety and stress. It will affect his future. Well, clearly it will, but she says it will. Watch the space. It will. Alright, Queen of Cups. Diana's card tried to jump, and Diana confirms that. She confirms that he is in a serious health situation. Right, we have at the bottom the Devil card and the King of Cups. And the Hermit. Right, this Hermit is following us. It's all about take it out, get it out. Take the truth out, let the truth out. So is this a very serious matter, if you are saying? Can it get any better, or is it going to get worse? Four of Cups. And at the bottom, the Devil again. It's not going to get better. No matter how many different ways he tries to sort it out. None of them are going to work. With her hands like that, it's as if treatment, the body will reject treatment or not cooperate with the treatment. It will not be fulfilling. No matter how many different methods or ways they try it. It's not going to be fulfilling. It's the diagnosis or the illness or whatever it is. It's as if the body rejects it. And there's not much that can be done in the end. So how close is the end? I don't know. Right, or how far it is, I don't know. But the body is not going to cooperate with it or react positively to it, or the treatment to it, whichever way. It's like they are going to try many things. Right, Knight of Cups tried to fall out. Anyway, so it just confirms that we are talking about him as the knight, as a King of Cups or a Knight of Cups. Okay, so let's leave that there. What? We have the Emperor fall out. Why is the Emperor falling out? He might not sit on the throne. His health will prevent him from sitting on the throne. It's as if he will be a prince that won't be crowned king. He will be the fallen king or emperor. So I'm not taking that on the stand. I'm leaving that at the bottom. Do you want to just tell us a little bit more about that? And it will be sudden and very quick. It will travel very fast, or spread very quickly, or affect him very quickly. Whatever it is. Okay, so let's leave that. I want to know, what do you want to tell me about William with regard to any announcements that he needs to make pertaining to you? What is coming out publicly regarding you? Wheel of Fortune. It's not a positive Wheel of Fortune. It's showing us how the wheel is turning. The wheel is, I'm looking at the time. The one points to the 5, or where a 5 would be on a clock, and the other one between the 10 and 11. Am I right? Yes, between the 10 and the 11. In the previous card, it was between the 9 and the 10. So I'm not sure if 10, as in this month being the 10, and that's the 10th card, is going to show something or tell us something. There could be an announcement of some kind this month, but we don't know about what. Okay, give us more if you can, please. Page of Wands. Well, it is a message or an action to take, a message to take action. Well, this is not you. So what's the Lovers here for? Who's the Lovers about? The 5 of Swords is here. The 2 of Swords is here. Right, so he is facing a battle, a difficulty and a challenge, does not know which way to go, is trying against all odds to bring this into its finality, and obviously talking to important people, security, military, on some big matter, something big. So you've got the Justice card here. So something's happening, but we don't know what, and she's not telling us. You might think it's no good to tell us, but sometimes it's important not to tell us. Because remember, when too many things were said, they've pushed the agenda. And we did say they're playing chess and checkers at the same time. Okay. What is William's plans then? What is his plans? What is his plans? The relationship is in his plans. So that's what the Lovers is about. That's all he's interested in. Right, we've seen this 2 of Cups come up in his reading as well. That's the move he wants to take and make. That's what... Oh, it's forward. Sorry, I didn't notice. Yeah, well, that's what he wants to bring forward. That's important for him. Right. It's a hidden secret, and it has been for a long time. And I guess he's tired of it and he wants to reveal it now. He wants it out in the open. We have the Tower at the bottom. But he can't do that until you're official. Right? He can't do that until you're official. Well, he is doing it. We know that. She says he is doing it. There's his 10 of Cups. He is doing it, but it's hidden. Right? It's in the hangman mode. So when do they plan to make the announcement about you? When do they plan to make the announcement about you? They continue to deceive you about, oh, look at that. She says they continue to deceive you all about me. That I'm not here. I've ascended to believe that I am here. Well, they continue to deceive you that I am here, but I'm not. But this is a dual card, she says. This is who they want you to believe is still here, but I'm not. But this is what's coming in the future. So when can we anticipate then? She says you can't. Because there are many things happening behind the scenes that you do not know about. The Judgment card. He is struggling with his health. He is struggling with how the world is going to accept this. It's because I've been beautified, she says. Beautified is the word she uses. Made to look beautiful and young. So it's a very difficult situation he's put himself in. And only a grave tragedy could bring that and end it. Another 4. Right, this is his life that he's concentrating on. So that must sit next to the Lover's card, she says. We're at a stalemate point. With regard to her announcement. It will be delayed for as long as it can be. Right, that is definitely a decision they've taken. At the bottom we have Justice again and the World card. So the World will have to wait a little bit longer for the Justice or the Truth, because that's the decision they've taken. To delay it as much as they can. As much as he's rushing to get into the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands and the Lover's energy publicly. Right? But announcing her at this time is going to be catastrophic. So they're taking decisions to hold on. Something that they planned to end months ago is now being put on the back burner. Tell me about the King of Swords. What decisions or what are they talking about? Right? The grief. The sadness and the grief. How to bring it out into the world. So clearly about her. Loss. Death. Mourning. How do you do that now? Okay, so she's saying, which is what we've already said, to bring it about now before the year is out. We're already in October. What will have to take a drastic turn in order for that to happen? Health. But she's looking good. We've seen her lately. Right, so October's out of the question for that type of thing, unless towards the latter of the month, she says, they come up with some magical explanation. Then that nears the November and December festive period, so that is too obvious to hold on and bring that about in exactly a year to when the official problems began. So whatever they have tried, she says, right? She says, in a way, she's giving me words. Attempts backfire, go against, don't work. And that's wonderful. We like that because it's showing us the evidence of the power of light that is making it difficult and challenging for a system that had it so easy for so long. And she says, yes, like we said, be patient. You need to see and learn more and not let this get over with too quickly, because then it'll be a chapter closed. She says, I have told you, we have told you. It is painful and difficult, she says, but I'm happy because there's something good coming out of it. Right, she's showing me the Three of Wands and at the bottom the High Priestess, so I must take them both. Right, expansion of the hidden secrets, expansion of truth, what needs to come out that is hidden. Let it come through. Wait for the ships to come in. Wait for the information to come through, in and through. Observe much more than meets the eye. Right, she's dropped the Justice for us. And you will get your justice. Not in the way you're expecting it, but she says, there's a bigger set of theatrics to be played out, and it started with health, his health. Right, Queen of Swords. This is also a card of a widow, or a widower. I think a widow. Right? It can also bring sadness to another woman. So maybe the one he's planning to be with, he might not end up spending a long time with. If the health takes a turn for the worse. Okay, we have at the bottom the Moon and the World card now. Right? So definitely something is hidden from the world, we know, but a lot more that's hidden from the world would be coming out in the world in unexpected ways. I'm going to leave it here, right? We will do another reading, she says, but not just yet. Maybe she wants to tell us something different there. Right, so I will leave it here. Let us just continue with light and bring the truth out. Let the darkness reveal itself by themselves. It is the first time in history that they are suffering with a situation like this, that they cannot just sweep under the carpet. Right, as much as they have tried to do it and have gained the trust of others that are sleeping, the ones that are awake are not letting go. With that, my beautiful ones, I love you, bless you, thank you, till next.